Hello everyone and welcome once again on my channel Periods and the Treasures of the Ancient World. Today's episode's information is very important about hidden graves in agricultural land, including the earthen Byzantine tomb, our topic today. The first piece of information that will shock you is that 90% of the graves that you see me exhuming do not have signs or symbols leading to them. Rather, they were excavated in a way that was not told you before. I had previously explained the topic on my channel, and since practice makes perfect, I will return to separate the topic. Perhaps the information will be entrenched the minds that were dispersed by those with imaginary analyses and copper skewers of lies. The following conditions apply only to earthen and rock graves with vertical doors, which are the most common in the ancient world and do not apply to burial caves. First, there must be archaeological residential ruin in the place, indicating the presence of the ancients and their dwelling in it, and it's not an empty land. Secondly, the place where the graves are located doesn't have any ancient traces, and the distance of the graves from the dwellings or the ruins ranges from 50 meters to approximately 700 to 900 meters. And it doesn't matter in any direction as long as the burial ground fulfills the conditions. Thirdly, those graves must be in a place where they remain in front of the deceased family and are not obscured by any natural or artificial obstacle. Fourth, the graves are located in a place relatively far from the watercourse and are not in a sloping or rugged land and are not on a top of a mountain or a steep hill. Fifth, start using the spy in the suspicious spot as you saw on my channel where I inserted spy number one, then took it out and inserted spine number 2, who is 160 centimeter long, in the first hole which hit the stone covers of the tomb. And since the land I work on is a purely agricultural land, there are no stones or rocks nearby. So if a spike collides with a stone block that takes a rectangular shape under the ground, then it's inevitably a grave. The depth of the Byzantine graves doesn't exceed 1.5 meters. So spine number 1 and 2 from group A are sufficient to extract it. And of course, after applying the conditions that I told you a little while ago. The rock covers of the tomb have now begun to be uncovered, and work began to remove them. This work of excavating graves applies to all regions that came under the control of the Byzantine Empire, such as the Middle East, North Africa, and Europe. As I told you earlier, the Byzantine graves are distinguished by the presence of rare glassware, some of which cost tens of thousands of dollars. I will leave you a little bit now to watch the removal of the rock coverings from the tomb. The excavation process begins here, and here I would like to say that the purely unmixed agriculture soil is the worst type of soil in the terms of not protecting collectibles such as glass and ivory, but bronzes and beads of all kinds remains the same. Here we notice the side stones on which the rock covers are placed have moved closer to each other as a result of the movement of the agricultural soil with the passage of time. Here is one of the Byzantine coins which was perforated to be placed on the necklace that adorns the neck. At the end, me, the Arabian horse, and the group salute you.